Hello, my name is Sarah, and I am a vintage mess. Welcome to my bedroom. Now, I have been working on a video since the middle of last month, and I haven't been able to get it out for one reason or another. Kiddo turned 5, and we adopted, foster, found, saved. We are fostering a stray kitten that was found in the neighborhood. And it's been a bajillion degrees. So, yeah. But I was thinking about it as I was working in the garden, which is the other thing that's taking up a lot of time because that just doesn't stop. The creators that I like to watch are the ones that are authentic and show their flaws and foibles, and they're not perfect. And I'm never going to be perfect. So I need to just do what I can. The project you're going to see is incomplete, and that's okay. I will get to it. Because, yes, I will. But here's the footage that I have so far. Okay, so you've reached the voiceover portion of this video, and I'm going to apologize in advance because I am terrible at voiceovers. This is the third time I've tried to record this, and if it doesn't work, I'm going to stick with it anyway. So, I guess, sorry, thanks, something. Anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm using Evelyn Adore's tutorial to make a bodice sloper. She is well named. She is absolutely adorable. One of the cutest human beings I've ever seen. And I will link her video that I used in the description below. It was pretty straightforward. Not too much weirdness. Just, I'm a strange person to fit because of how my body is shaped. But it really came together pretty easily. At least the first draft. I do wish that I had not used two pieces of paper here taped together. I just used the pages separately because my table is small and I had a really hard time fitting everything on. It doesn't help that I am a trash panda of a human, and I always have stuff on every flat surface. So, you can see I made a few mistakes here and there, like forgetting to raise up the level of the armpit. But anyway. All right, so it's been a few days since I started the project over here, and I have been running around with my kiddo, so that's why I look like a hot mess, literally. So, next step is to cut out a muslin and test out the fit. The problem with cutting out a muslin and testing the fit is that I measured myself with my favorite bra, but it's the only bra I have that is that size. So, kind of made it a little harder to try it on because that bra was in the laundry. But it's out of the laundry now. All right, to the sewing. All right, so we have the front and the back pattern pieces ready to go. first muslin go now. This is an old sheet that I got from probably my grandma's house, and someone at some point, oh, ponytail holder, someone at some point had used it as a drop cloth, so there's paint on it, which, you know, it's fine, whatever. Nobody but anybody who watches this video will see the muslin, so that's fine. I am digging for my pattern weights there. These are Melissa and Doug toys that were my kids at some point, and he doesn't really play with them anymore, but they make great pattern weights. So I just use those. Now, what I did here, which you can't see because, hello, you're looking at my side. But what I did here is I just kind of estimated seam allowance, which I realized later was a bad plan, but you know, we learn and we do better next time, right? I'm marking my darts there. Kind of looks like I'm talking to my kid. The funny thing about this particular clip is I think the entire time you can hear my kid talking, and this was like a 20-minute clip before I changed the speed on it. The entire time he was talking. And you can just hear me going, oh, that's great. Like you do. Again, guesstimating the seam allowance, which, you know, just, I wish I hadn't done that. But I don't do it on the second time. So that's, I guess I learned something at least. Yep, I had to open the kids' juice. And again, marking those darts. And I put as many markings on here as I thought I needed, but I have since done some reading in a book I picked up that there are some extra markings I will make on the next one. And again, I ended up covered in red washable marker after this. So just putting it all together. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Oh, because I was dumb and estimated the seam allowance, I had to go back and mark the sewing line so that I had at least some kind of idea of where I should be sewing. Because when I pin it together, you'll be able to see it does not match. I am not a good guesstimator of seam allowances, apparently. But that's all right. We move on with life. Yeah, put the apex marking on there, which you will see is not where my apex is. Ha 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 ha. Again, guesstimating, right? Remarking that stitching line. And yeah, again, my kid was talking to me through this whole thing. So in addition to having focus problems from ADHD, I have focus problems from ADHD kid who never stops talking. All right, so I am going to try on my first muslin, my first toile, my first attempt at this. I can already tell there are some issues because I didn't walk the seams, and the side seams in the back are about 1/4 of an inch longer than the side seams in the front. We'll fix that. So here goes. All right, so we're gonna have to forgive the lighting and the mess behind me, but clearly the neck needs to come down just a little bit. I need a little more ease. I don't know if you can see it. And my bust line is way too high. So my bust line needs to come down a good inch and a half, which is okay because the waistline needs to come down an inch and a half. And frankly, whoops, the armpit needs to come down 1/4 of an inch or more, maybe 1/2 an inch. The shoulder points are a little too far out, I think. Yeah, they could be in 1/4 of an inch. And I have no idea what the back looks like. Let's see if I can figure that out. Oh, gotta clean up. So I am going to make my changes on here. But if I had been an intelligent person and taken the lessons that I learned from the beautiful and extremely intelligent closet historian, I would have made a copy of this and put the alterations on the copy so that I could go back. Because there are a couple of things that I messed up on when making these changes. And if I had made a copy, then I could just go back to like a prior save point and try and fix it. But again, I learned something from it. So if you are interested, Bianca Esposito or the Closet Historian has so many videos on making block patterns, and she is, like I said, extremely intelligent. So if you wanted to do that for yourself, I highly recommend Bianca's videos. Marianne wants to make the neckline and shoulder line. I don't know what to tell you. Just make mistakes. But the only way we get better is by making mistakes. So I guess that's fine. Changing that neckline. I've lengthened the bodice quite a bit here. I changed that arm side as well. But I'm just trying to get this so it works. Now what I should have done, see how I cut through the apex there, what I should have done is I actually should have cut through the line above it that goes into the arm side. That would have been a much better place to cut through. But I didn't because I was dumb. So, no, well. Again, we do our best. This was me trying to figure out how to adjust my darts. That's where I messed up because it just isn't right, and I'm not sure what I did. Whether I should have cut up the side of the dart instead of the middle. I don't know. It turned out real wacky, which is why I wish I'd had a copy instead of changing the pattern there. So, we'll see what happens. Like I said at the beginning of this, I didn't actually finish this, so. All right, mock-up number 2. So we've gotten better in some ways, worse in others. The shoulders aren't in the right place. They're a little too far back. So I've got some weird gapping in the back arm. I think I could just pinch that out and transfer it to the dart, and I think that would take care of that. Got some wrinkles here. So I need to open this up some more even. Pull this back. I didn't include seam allowance on the arms on this one because I didn't want that to interfere with what the fit looked like. I forgot that on the first one, but all right. This one's pulling weird, and I think that's because I sewed it funny because I need to redraw that dart, but it's the same over here, so I don't know exactly what's happening there. I guess it's research time for me. Why is the fabric doing that? Well, the apex is just about at the right place. Could be a little further out, maybe, but it's okay. And again, still a little high for my waist. I honestly don't know what y'all have been able to see because, yep. Anyway, the side seam, the back is a little big. Let's see if you can see it. Whoop, there we go. Oh, I'm twisting so much you can't see that it's big. But yeah, it feels a little big in the back. But again, that gapping in the arm. Otherwise, the back looks okay. Just need to move the shoulder seam back up forward a little bit, just to there. Figure out how to fix these. All right. I am going to have to take a break from this for a little while because the boy has demanded jammies for his birthday. Welcome back. Hi, this is Goose. Goose. He's our foster kitty. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.